can finally show you the new car. You guys have been hammering me with tweets asking about it. It's actually already been given away multiple times. Heck said the shit in a podcast, showed me with an umbrella in yesterday's vlog, and Syndicate showed it in his vlog yesterday. Just showed up jacking my shit. So some of you already know, and I gave out some hints because I didn't want to keep y'all waiting, but I just got the car yesterday. This is literally as early as I could upload it. So let's go check it out. I was thinking, you know, if I wanted to get some cheesy intro, you know, get like some cinematic shots, maybe the garage door opening up and showing it, or, you know, put the camera on the side of the road. Why is my camera broken, dude? It's literally, I can't see myself. It's whatever. None of that though. I'm gonna show you the car, how it was shown to me initially through a vlog on YouTube. That's how I shop for cars. I'm an idiot. All right, let's go. Ooh, there she is, the Nissan Frontier. I'm bullshitting, but let it be known, I drove that truck for like a week. I gotta get a truck too. Something about, you know, being that high up off the grid. Trucks are great, is all I'm saying. Nah, I'm playing. Here she is. This is the 2015 Tesla Model S P90D, and a lot of people don't know the difference in like the like what the numbers mean. The P is a performance model, so it's like faster. 90 describes the battery, 90 kilowatt hours, and D stands for dual motor. It's all-wheel drive car. And then the underline, we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, this is it, man. The first question you probably have is, why the fuck would you get an electric car? I can't really yell out here because I'm in the driveway, but you know, first of which, zero emissions, no hydrocarbons, not polluting the air, saving the planet. That's all you need to know. Secondly is that y'all know we like to drive fast cars at the Optic House. Quick cars. I love racing, love driving fast. Driving is one of my favorite things to do. And with this car, it produces 762 horsepower and 713 pound-feet of torque. And I don't want to get these numbers wrong because I know all the car guys will be jumping down my fucking throat. But the coolest part about being an electric car is there is no gearbox. You don't have to shift through gears, so you get all that power, all that torque at 0 RPMs, which basically means, if you don't know anything about cars, is that if you pull up next to me at the red light and you're not in a Bugatti Super Sport, I'm dusting you. This thing is 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds with ludicrous mode, which is what the underline is on the back. By the way, no bullshit, y'all probably think I'm lying. I'm not. I almost fainted coming home yesterday, taking off from a red light over and over again. I did it like 3 times, and like I said, no bullshit, I almost passed out while I was going 0 to 60. You pull a full G whenever you do that, a full G of force. I don't know what the math is behind that. It just sounds cool saying that. I feel like I'm in like a fighter jet or some shit. But this is a sedan. Obviously, it's not a coupe, so there is a back seat. It's very flat. There's no engine. You're just sitting on a big-ass lithium-ion battery. As you can see, tan leather interior, tan and black, I guess. So a lot of people can ride back here. We'll go in the front seat real quick, and hopefully it's not too close with the camera, so you can see the rest of the interior. You got the Alcantara dashboard accents, and also here, the you know, in my old car, the steering wheel was wrapped in the Alcantara, which was great, I thought, until I drove it for like a year and a half and realized that wherever you put your hands on the wheel, which is everywhere, the Alcantara wears off, and it's not great. It looks terrible. So that's wrapped in leather, which is cool. The only gripe I have about the interior in this car is there's no storage anywhere. The center console does not even open up. You can just slide it forward like this. There's nothing on the doors to hold anything, and there is no center console. That's all you get is like this boat ass looking thing, which I guess they did it so that you can't clutter up the car necessarily, so it doesn't look bad ever. Like, it just always looks clean and kind of forces you to keep it clean, unless you just throw shit in the floor, which I'm not gonna do. Yeah, and then we got the O-Beachy wood finish here on the dashboard, or O-Beach, I don't know what the hell it was called. Anyway, it's wood. And then you got the command center of the car, which is this big 17-inch you know, touchscreen. A lot of people try to call it an iPad. There's no affiliation with Apple or iPad at all. It's just a touchscreen. Although, you know, having a Tesla, like driving it around, honestly feels like using an iPhone for the first time. That's sort of how I would describe it. But yeah, I'll just run through this. You got the music here, the calendar. I think I need the app. You got to get the Tesla mobile app to use that. You got your energy consumption, which shows you a projected range of how far, you know, you have left. I've got 122 miles left, and I'm getting a projected range of 92 miles because I be driving her hard, bro. Internet, you can browse like Google browser or whatever. You can't play videos, YouTube, nothing like that. I don't know if that's a safety feature or what the deal is. Then this big ass backup camera. This thing is huge, HD screen, best backup camera I have ever seen. So you can actually use this while you're driving forward too, to kind of use it as like a blind spot assist or to see what's going on behind you. So that's pretty cool. And then the navigation shows you, you know, obviously how to navigate, but then also shows you where all the chargers are around you, Tesla superchargers, destination chargers, whatever the case is. Then you got the controls feature, which is mainly what you use most of the time. It's got a huge sunroof. All you got to do to open the sunroof is, you know, drag it back like that. I think it's called like a glass panoramic something. It's pretty huge. It's basically like a freaking convertible. But that's dope. It goes all the way back like that. Then you can just close it by hitting close. What else? You can mess with the suspension. You can go high, very high, standard, low. If you're trying to get over like hills or bumps in the road, big driveways or some shit like that. Driving, which is mostly what you mess with. You go steering mode, comfort, standard, or sport. I'm in sport, and then acceleration is sport and ludicrous. I'm in ludicrous mode because I like driving fast. Creep is like, you don't have to have that, but it just makes the car creep whenever you let off the brake like a gasoline powered engine, because people aren't used to it. And then the weirdest part about driving this car is the regenerative braking. Like, it's basically, it's called one pedal driving. So when you let off the gas, I'm gonna show it in a video. I'm not gonna drive in this video, but tomorrow I'm gonna get like reactions and do a driving video too. But when you let off the gas, the car basically brakes for you, but not by using the brake pads on the car. It actually, like, I don't know what it does exactly, like pulls energy from the battery and ends up saving more battery, but brakes the car so you don't have to, you know, wear on the brakes. It's weird, but it's kind of cool. Then you could throw on range mode, different lights. There's like ambient lights or some shit that go on under the door, but I think they only come on at night. I think you can only see them at night. What else? There's like the charge port. I'll show you the charge. What is this? Trips. This shows you trip information. Displays. You can mess with the brightness of the screen or whatever. And then e-brake. The only way to power the car, like to turn it on, you just get in and put your foot on the brake. And to turn it off, you just get out of the car and walk away. And it turns off. But if you want to turn it off while you're in the car, you have to hit that button, power off. I don't want to do that right now. And then, what is this? In settings, you know, you have your different apps that are on here. You can add apps. You can put in different driver profiles, and it will save all of the information that we just looked at. If you just go to your profile and hit your name, everything will change in the car to your specified, like, driving, you know, criteria, whatever you set it to be. And then you can put the distance, all that shit. What is this? Vehicles. Doors unlocking, all that, displays, which is the brightness again, parking assist. The car will like park itself. I can't do it now. It'll only do it in between two cars, but it's called auto park. It'll also summon, like, the shit is crazy. What is the other thing? Home link. She was telling me about this yesterday. If you set this up, your garage will actually open whenever you drive up to it, so you don't need a garage opener. I still got to set it up. I still got to get the charge thing set up too. But I thought that was pretty dope. It's like the smartest car ever. Like, there are certain things I loved about, you know, the Mercedes that I had that this car can't do. One of which being the sound of that engine. You know, this is very quiet, but the geekiness of this car and just how cool it is to drive. Like, I've had it for maybe not even 24 hours, like 20 hours now, and I've had more fun driving this thing than I ever did in my Mercedes. So I love this car. Absolute. That's the summon thing. You can like pull it out of your garage or out of like a tight parking spot. The car will just go forward and back without you in it. Speed assist. Oh, this comes with autopilot too, so the car will actually drive itself. It will steer itself and also do the adaptive cruise control. Like I said, that'll be in tomorrow's video, the driving portion. I just wanted to show y'all everything that was going on. I'm hella excited about this car. You know, I think it's like a culmination of years of, I don't know if I would call it hard work, but a lot of work, you know, gaming, stock trading, whatever, you know, all that shit, tournament wins. Thank you all for watching every single day for the past few years. Thank you for supporting. I know a lot of people, you know, on YouTube talk about like sharing their cars because they don't want people to be, you know, mad at them because they got something nice. I can't share the car with you, but I am going to try to get more videos in it and you know, share it the best way I can. The only thing I want to change about the car is the wheels. They're the 21-inch wheels, which is the bigger version. There's 19 inches and 21s, but I want to get different rims, like new wheels. I'm gonna get them black and then obviously like tint the windows too. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. There's like a carbon fiber spoiler. Oh, and actually the dopest part of the car, let me show you. You're not gonna believe this shit. Actually, the key's pretty cool too. The key looks like the car and you just tap on whatever you want to open. So if I want to open the trunk, I just double click right there. Boom. But this shit right here, dog, came with an umbrella. Are you serious? If it's ever raining, I'm never getting wet out here. Came with an umbrella and a coffee mug, but that's inside. This is all the, you guys want to see this? This is all the charging supplies. There's all different ones. There's the huge one, which is for the 240 volt that goes in the regular, it goes in the garage or whatever, so you can charge it at night. Charges pretty quick. And then there's also like an adapter to charge at public stations. This thing is cool too though. You can actually set how high the trunk opens. So like the trunk actually opens all the way up here, but say you only want it to open you know, to right here, because it does open pretty wide. You could put it there, press this button, right? And now if I close the trunk, which I'm not gonna slam it, I'm just gonna close it with the key, and then I'm gonna open it back up. The fuck was that noise? It'll actually only open back up to that, I think I just locked it. It'll only open back up to that height. It'll save like that. I don't fucking know. They said it was cool, so I thought it was cool. And then, yeah, there's like a front trunk too, no engine. They call this the frunk. So that's opened up there. You just, oh, that bitch is hot. Damn, Tess. Oh, her name's Tess, by the way. I don't know if I told you what her name was. That's it though. Oh my God, that's the front trunk. You could definitely put a body in that or some shit. Whatever you want to do. And she said to close this, you don't slam it, you simply push it down. Bro, this thing is so hot. Fuck black car, or fuck the summer. Oh, I actually just shut it too hard. She said just push it down with your hand. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hold up. I gotta put my sleeve on. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And she said not, make sure you don't press anywhere else. I'm just gonna wipe that off too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for tuning in to the video. I know you've been asking. A lot of you already knew what the car was, like I said, from the spoilers. But yeah, like I said, I'm super excited about it. Tomorrow or today, I'm gonna get the reactions of everybody going like 0 to 60 and showing off the autopilot and all that, and then I'll post that video tomorrow. That's it though. Thank you for watching. One love.